Day 1. Devotion to St. Michael and the Angels. Devotion to the angels is a mark of predestination. St. Alphonsus Liguori is often quoted as saying that devotion to St. Michael and the holy angels is a mark of predestination. This reason alone was certainly sufficient to induce us not to neglect their veneration. On the contrary, we should earnestly strive to cultivate their friendship, in which we shall indeed be blessed, for no earthly friends can compare with them in goodness, in power, and in love. St. Denis, who wrote most inspiringly of the holy angels, took delight in assuming the title Philangelus, that is, friend of the angels. Let us take to heart the advice of Pope St. Leo the Great. Make friends with the holy angels, and we shall find in them most loving companions in our earthly exile, our champions against the malice and rage of the devils, our advocates at the judgment seat of God, and our amiable companions in bliss and in glory throughout the endless eternity. But why are the angels so little honoured? The answer is that most people, even though aware of their existence, take very little trouble to increase their knowledge and give the angels no more than a passing thought. To honour and love them, we must first know them. Were we to understand their dignity, their perfections, their close relations with God, their excellence and power, we should be drawn to venerate them and rejoice in the glory which their companionship confers upon us. Were we to remember, furthermore, the affection they bear us and the care with which they guard our souls, we should be inflamed with real love for them. Moreover, the Church has always practiced and encouraged devotion to the holy angels. All the ancient liturgies make mention of them, and of the protection they grant to the faithful who invoke them. The early fathers expressed the same doctrine. According to Origen, these blessed spirits aid us in all our acts of religion by uniting their supplications to ours. They carry our petitions to God and bring back to us favours and benedictions. The angels have care of us poor pilgrims, writes St. Augustine. They have compassion on us, and at God's command they hasten to our aid, so that we too may eventually arrive at our common fatherland. Another reason, not the least important, why we should honour and love the angels lies in the relationship existing between them and us, an affinity which is based on the same precious blood. As Father Faber clearly explains, the angels needed no ransom. Amid their almost countless graces there is no redeeming grace, but there is not a grace in that sea of graces which could not have been merited for them by the precious blood. They too sing anthems in its praise, though not the same anthems as the redeemed. Jesus is head of the angels as well as men, and it is as man that he is head of the angels. Thus the whole of that marvellous world of glorious intelligence, profound gladness, gigantic power, and beautiful holiness is the province of the empire of the divine Redeemer. Loving worshippers of this sacred price of our redemption, let us be happy to join our voices to the angelic spirits in an everlasting song of praise of the blood divine, which merited for us and could have merited for them unending joy and bliss in heaven. Blood of Jesus, precious blood, praise to thee for all thou art. Fount of grace, the Godhead shrine, source of glory, blood divine. Blood that angel hosts adore, would that men would love thee more. Blood of Jesus, sacred blood, praise and thanks for all thou art. Home where all find peace and rest, be thou known and loved and blessed. That completes day 1, and this is a picture of the King of Kings. Thank you for watching.